This is my sketch illustration of a cougar, and today I'm going to walk you through each of the steps that I use so that you could draw this yourself. So let's grab a pencil and paper and let's get started. Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining me today. For this lesson, I'm going to start off with this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. Now if you don't have a mechanical pencil, anything you have around the house will work just fine. Now the first thing I'm going to do is focus on the composition and pose of our drawing before we get into the details. So let's start at the top center of our page. We're going to lightly sketch a line coming down the middle. Just using these short lines coming all the way down towards the bottom. Let's go to the center of the page and draw another line going across from left to right. Now I want to use these two lines to help us create a circle in the center of our page. So from that center point, let's move up to right about here. Just going to mark off the top of our circle. Let's measure this distance from that center down towards the bottom and do the same thing. And then we'll repeat that across this horizontal line. So measuring the distance from the center towards the left and then the right side. Now I want to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create our circle. And we don't have to be perfect with the circle to start. We're just using this as a guide. Always go back and just smooth this out as best we can. Now I want to surround our circle with a square. So starting from the top, let's draw a line going across from left to right. Do the same thing across the bottom of our circle. And then along the side, we're going to go all the way up towards the top and then stretch that all the way down towards the bottom. And then do the same thing on the right. Now with our circle and guidelines in place, we can start shaping this into the composition of our cougar. So we're going to bring the eyes just up above the center line. So step up to right about here, draw a line going across from left to right. Now right in this area, let's draw a circle for the eye, going all the way around. And then in the center, draw a smaller circle. Now we want to add in the ear. We're going to connect this center point to this point here with a straight angled line. Let's surround that center point with a circle for the tip of the ear, because we're going to round this out. On the left side, angle this down and then in towards the side of our main circle. Go to the right side, angle the ear coming down and in. So it gets wider across the base. Now, just in behind the ear, we're going to step down, draw the back of the neck. We're going to go out. Let's curve this up toward the top of the back. Let's align the bottom of the eye with the right side. So we're going to draw a straight line going across. And I'm going to rotate the head slightly over towards the left so that we can see the front edge. So let's start from the top of our circle. We're going to draw the center seam in between the eyes, going across. And you can see that I'm pulling this down along the left side of that outside of our circle, come all the way down towards the bottom. Now right here from this point, I'm just going to curve the muzzle, going out, bend this down to right here, just on the outside of that right line. And we're drawing an upside down triangle. We're going to come down and in, go up and then in, and we're just going to flatten off the top. Now from this point in the nose, just draw a straight angle line coming all the way down towards the bottom, towards the center line. Now we're going to take this circle for the eye. Over on the right side, we're going to draw an oval, because we're going to see the eye from the side, right here. Just drawing that back ear. We're going to start by lining up the top of the circle, stretch this all the way across to there, draw another circle. From the left side, angle this down and in toward the head, and then come down on the right. Let's go back to the tip of the nose. We're going to come down right where this angled line meets this line. Draw a straight line coming across towards the inside and then out. Let's add a little bit of shape to the muzzle. We're going to start from the left side of the nose, from this point, curve this around, come down and then in. Let's go to the right side of the nose. We're going to bump this out and then in towards the bottom. Let's go to the left side of the muzzle. We're going to open up the mouth, coming down with a straight angled line, come straight down. Now I'm going to round up the bottom of the mouth, and then right here we're going to pull this straight up underneath the muzzle. Let's add some thickness to the chin. We're going to come down, pull this up, straight up, and then bend that in towards that bottom line. And then right from the jaw, draw a straight angled line coming down across the neck. Now if you're able to keep up to this point, we just created a rough sketch of our cougar. So let's go back and erase some of these guidelines so we can get a better look at our composition. Just erasing all those lines on the inside and around the head. Now once we finish cleaning up our drawing, I want to go back and start modifying the shape of the head. Let's start from the very top. go around that circle, just using the circle as a guide. I want to slope the forehead, coming across and then down towards the brow, and round this out, coming in. Just bump out the back of the cheek, coming in towards the muzzle. Add a little bit more shape to the muzzle, coming down. Now this rough sketch recreated is just a guide. You want to break free from those straight lines and those hard corners. Now we're just going to add some folds across the top of the muzzle. Let's add some more shape to the nose. Now we're going to go back to the eye and draw the eyelid. Add a fold on the inside and then along the top of the eye. And the bottom of the eyelid. The cheekbone going across. Now I'm going to add those two fangs. Let's start from the top left, going down and in, taper that up, and then draw in the back fang. Now from the bottom, add the tongue, coming down and in, and then wrap that around. Now right here we're going to add the bottom teeth, so we're going to start with an oval on the left and right side, and then from top and bottom, we're just going to work this way up towards a point. Add some more shape to the back of the mouth, and then the jawline. Go back to the ear. Now we're going to do one final cleanup before we add some more detail and shading. And now I'm going to go back and start adding some details across our contours. So I'm going to start back at the eyes. Just going to add a fur texture going around the eye. We're just brushing this across the brow, so over toward the left, and then fade that down. I want to add a little bit of texture across the seam. Come in across the bottom of the eye, and in. Just define the edge of the eye, the edge of the iris. Now I'm just going to darken up the center of the pupil. Let's add some tones inside the eye. So along the top, I'm just going to use the side edge of my pencil. Just going to lightly shade that in. And I just want to fade that down to create a little bit of a glare across the bottom of the eye. Just going to add a thick edge along the top, along the inside, darken that up, fade that down. And then continue to add that fur texture coming in towards the nose. I'm just going to blend this into a fold coming in towards the top of the muzzle. Let's have another fold coming across. Darken up the top and fade that down. Just going to add a little wrinkle underneath the eye right here. And then from here, we're just going to work our way out, just adding a little bit more detail as we go. So I'm just going to add some folds and texture inside. Just going to brush the hair going around the eye. Now working our way across the center of the head. Just going to brush that fur around those wrinkles towards the right eye. And adding some fur across the side edge of the head. I want to soften up the fur across the outside of the head. So I'm just going to pull this up and then in, going darker along the outside perimeter, and then just fading that in. Darken up that center seam. You want to add another fold, just starting from the center and just bending that out. Just adding some more detail to the nose, working our way around the nostril. We'll darken up the nostril. Then again, just softening up the outside edge of the muzzle. So just pulling that fur texture coming up and then in. Now let's work our way around the left side, starting from the bottom, just brushing this up and then in towards the middle. And I'm just going to work my way around the outside. Go a little bit darker along the outside edge, and then bring that in. Just going to lightly add those stripes and lines going across the muzzle. We'll add some spots inside. See that I'm going thicker up along the top of the mouth, tapering that down toward the side. Just going to add a little bit of fur texture along this edge, coming down toward the bottom of the mouth, and up. Let's define the edge of the teeth. Going back, I'm going to add some more shape to the tongue. And then I'm going to add that fold. Lightly add some more fur texture across the side of the head, along the jawline. Just gonna add some layered fur across the base of the neck, almost like stripes. And then just fade that out towards the bottom of our drawing. I'm going to switch my pencil to a thicker 0.9mm to add some more contrast and tones. So we start back at the eye, just working our way around. Just looking for the darker areas of our drawing. Start at the top of the tongue and then fade that down. I'm going to go back and just add a light texture of fur inside the shadows. Now as we get closer to the end, I'm just going to tighten up my shadows and details, and always be sure to sign my artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of a cougar. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.